Mo, I want to start by making sure you're okay and just asking about the injury because it's not something we're used to seeing, you know, in your time for Liverpool, like, you know, you're out for any length of time. So, how are you?
Good. Much better now. Played last game, few minutes, so yeah, ready.
Okay. Has this season been a surprise to you in terms of where Liverpool find themselves going for 4 trophies? Because last season was really disappointing, but the jump from last season to this...
To be fair, not really surprised. I think in the beginning of the season, in the pre-season, you can see the quality we have. Of course, we missed a lot of good players, but I can see the player the club bought, it was unbelievable. They were really want to achieve something. I could see the quality from the pre-season. I was really positive about it, and I thought like we're gonna go and win something.
How much responsibility was there for you, Virgil, Trent, players who'd been here before and won, to help these new players integrate?
I think it was like it's a big responsibility, but just for me, like I want a player to see me and just like try to copy what I'm doing. I don't have to keep talking to them and they see me like he didn't do what he's telling us to do. So I was always try to be dedicated to my work, being there very professional, being the first one to arrive, last one to leave, and just show them that really what I'm doing to achieve what I achieved. So that was the main point for me, which I've been doing for many years. But yeah, I think it was a big responsibility, but I also want them to see me what I was doing.
So Manchester City, they've been a big part of your Liverpool career over the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, how important do you think these games are every season in terms of where the trophies end up?
Decisive games, if I'm being honest. There's a few years where they won the league with 1 point, so that's where I think when we lost in Etihad, that was a game that they won the league, and it's always decisive game. And I think if we win the next game, we have a good chance really to win the title. But I think we just need to focus on what we can do, and we go from there.
Is that the feeling going into these games over the years, that if you can beat Manchester City, you've got a great chance of lifting the Premier League? Yeah,
definitely. It's unbelievable team, unbelievable coach. They dominate the league for a few years, and we always fight with them. And yeah, you go to the game and just feel like it's 6 points game, not just 3 points game. But I think we have a good chance to play home. Everybody will be excited, and the atmosphere will be unbelievable as usual. So we just need to focus on our game and just try to win the game.
It's a tough game for both teams, Liverpool and Manchester City, but your record against Manchester City, I think you've been involved in 17 goals in 19 games. I mean, what is it about City? Is it the size of the game brings out the best in you?
Could be. I just feel myself in that games, in the big games, just want to play and enjoy. And usually, like, they just have one defenders against you, not 2 or 3. Just like the game is open, and I love that kind of games. I just feel myself and just feel the big games always. The big player had to step up and just show his quality.
What's your best memory from these fixtures?
The best memory, the solo goal in Anfield. I think that was like really good. But the game I would never take it away from my mind is the Champions League away game, the 2-1. That was like, I think I was talking to Virgil yesterday on the bench. I was like, I think that's the most difficult game we played in Liverpool. When I think Jesus or Sterling, no, Jesus scored in the first minute in was quarterfinals Champions League. That game was hell there. And then in the end, we managed to win 2-1.
When you talk about the two clubs, you can't get away from the fact of Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. I mean, I just wanted to ask you what it was like here in the training ground the day you found out that, you know, Jurgen was moving on.
Well, it's weird. Like, usually we don't do meeting like 10:30. 10:30 was report time, 12 is training. Then they said there is a meeting 10:30. I was like, what? The manager, the agent was here, and I was like, oh, he's renewing his contract. Because usually there is no meeting at that time. Then 5 minutes before the meeting, I'm Virgil told me, do you know what the meeting about? I say, no. He said, manager is leaving. He said, really, manager is leaving? I say, are you serious? He said, yeah. I said, why? He said, no idea. Then just the manager came in and the players like everybody's asking, I don't know. Then he just said it. I was like just weird because no one knew before, nothing in the media. He didn't even prepare us for that. He just said it one time. I was like, okay, that was a weird day for us. But yeah, it's football.
What's your best memory of the manager here while you've been at Liverpool?
With him. I always look at him in the line. He's so emotional in the line. You should watch him the whole game in the line. It's very funny. I think when we won the Champions League, was unbelievable. The emotional you can see in the videos that he had, and emotional was us after the game was like a good memory.
Okay, you've been at Liverpool and the only manager you know is Jurgen Klopp. There will be a new manager next season. Would that situation affect your situation at the club?
No. It's life. It's part of life now that everything moves and players left the club already. For a very important player left the club. Manager also very important for the club, but he's leaving the club. One day I will leave the club. So, but no.
Okay, the game on Sunday at Anfield. I mean, there's still almost a quarter, not far off a quarter of the season to go. I mean, how is this almost feels like the title decided, or do you think something different inside here with the squad and the team?
No, I think still the league is still, I don't know, 11, 12 games still. It's really, we have a really tough game. Just like I said, that game is very important to give you a push that you won against Man City, and the difference will be 3-4 points between your City and Arsenal. So, but it's still a long way to go. Also, the Europa League, you will in the semi-final and finally will face really good teams. So it's still a long way to go.
Okay. Well, Mo, thank you and good luck on Sunday.
Thank you very much.